Good morning, my fitties. I have a new video out on my YouTube called Amherst Hazelnut Milk Will It Froth. You can find it right here. And I am basically reviewing and also taking you within the day in the life vlog, Elmhurst Hazelnut Milk. So if you click on that in my profile, I tell you a little bit about what I think of the taste, the nutrition facts, and does it actually froth in the milk, and will it make your coffee or tea even better as a creamer. Also, you'll see me eating raw meat because I am a carnivore. So there you go. It's not new news that I eat raw meat. I just find them a lot more tender, creamy, and delicious. So you get to see what I eat, what I've been doing, day in the life. Staying fit and healthy. Check it out. Link in my bio to my YouTube. Have fun! I will tell you about something that I am embarking on right now, and I want to cut out dairy completely for 31 days straight. Not a day here and then a day there, which I've always done in the past, and I did it with my habit tracker before, where each day that I do dairy-free, I'll just do the check off, but I want to do a 31-day dairy-free streak. What I have noticed is that as soon as I consume dairy, everything I get more gassy, I feel like my sinuses are blocked a little bit more, and also dairy has, I don't know what chemical it has in it, but it has a chemical in it that makes it so hedonic and very, very addictive. Dairy is very addictive, scientifically proven. Coming with a history background of food addiction, that is the last thing I want. To be binging again, to be eating goblets of cheese and just everything like that. It's not serving me. It's not serving my digestion, it's not serving my energy levels, and it is not serving myself mentally. So I am going to document my dairy-free 31-day streak journey. This has been really challenging for me, and so now that I'm seeing it on video, I have to keep myself a lot more accountable to that. The enzymes in dairy itself is very challenging, and dairy is quite prevalent in the house right now. I currently live in a house full of, I think, 10 other people, and there's like shredded cheese everywhere. There's whipped cream, and there's heavy cream, and there's milk, and there's paneer, because a lot of them are Indians, and you guys really love your paneer. And there's yogurt and everything like that. So I'm gonna go dairy-free. I'm gonna vlog this journey. If you wanna join me, feel free to join me as well. There's also a lot of added hormones in dairy as well. So maybe it's not dairy for you. Maybe you wanna start adding more vegetables for 31 days. Like half of your plate is just pure vegetables. I don't know, something healthy. Maybe you want to sleep earlier, right? Join me on this 31-day journey. This is what I'm challenging myself with, because I know this is challenging for me, but I want you to choose something that's slightly challenging for you, but you know is good for you. All right, excited to bring you on my journey. Today I got with me some chicharrones, which is basically fried pork skin. This is what it looks like. I got it from Bulk Barn. There's about 45 grams of protein in here. I also have with me a nice can of sardines. Friggin' love getting my omega-3s through sardines, and also zinc as well. I'm also out of zinc, so I should get some zinc. And I have with me a preserved duck egg. This is a salted duck egg. It's not the century duck egg. And I have a little bit of mushrooms for umami flavor, some riced cauliflower left over from yesterday that I had, just not too much, salt and pepper in there. Yeah, and I'm gonna dive into this. And if I'm hungry, I'll probably have a little more. Cheers. So I got here this cheese and fruit platter from Starbucks because this is gonna expire soon, and they hooked me up. Some of my friends, if you know what I'm saying. I think that's a slice of brie cheese. Brie or brie? I think it's brie cheese. And then there's also, what is it? Is that Gouda and then Canadian cheddar? Or is that Canadian cheddar and then Gouda? I don't know. You can see that the one on the bottom, this one, is slightly more yellow. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring this home and I'm gonna freeze it. Freeze the cheese and give out the rest of the crackers and the almonds and the apples to a friend. What I want to do is freeze the cheese so that it's less appealing to myself, but I don't want to see this go to waste. And I also do like the taste of cheese, so maybe after 31 days I'll try a little. So, because the store is so busy, I am currently doing some research, and yes, I have my own video playing in the background because that just increases my watch time, which is great. I'm searching up some Toronto shamans because I booked a life coaching call with somebody that told me about soul retrieval, in which when you go through life, sometimes when you are hurt or you've gone through some trauma, big trauma or little trauma, parts of your soul leave your body because they're not in for this experience. So to get those pieces of yourself back, a shaman is able to channel that. So I've been very curious about that. Top 10 local favorite shaman in Toronto. So I am going to... Oh, soul retrieval. Here we go. I'm going to do some research around that. Also, if you're curious about spirituality and shamanism, if you've been feeling lost, like you're only half alive going through life, or your emotions, for me, sometimes I feel like have been muted. All of my emotions are dulled down a little bit, and that's when you fall into a depression. That's when I fell into a depression. I got some blues. I felt like all my 5 senses were muted, almost like I was having headphones on my ears. I was having some sort of headphones or blockage on my sense of touch, on my sight, on my taste. Take every sense you have and then just mute it, right? That is such a life devoid of taste and vibrancy. And so sometimes when I feel like that, it just really shakes me because I know that life is so beautiful and there's so much out there. I have a friend that can instantly cry at the sight of a flower because it just touches her. The beauty is just so beautiful. And she is one of my inspirations where I want to get there. I want to absorb and devour it all, even the smallest things. So I'll keep you posted on that. And let me know in the comments if you have personally had any experience with shamanism and what was it like for you. I also brought with me my journal to journal a little bit on, and this book that I'm trying to finish by Dr. Wayne Dyer, Happiness is the Way. I'm nearly done and I think I'll be able to finish it by today. Just that many pages left. This much. For lunch, I have some of that leftover Kinton ramen that I got the other day from Uber, a little bit of wasabi. I got beef liver right there, and also some pieces, 2 small pieces of chicken. I microwaved it, and I got some barbecue pork here. Okay, and I'm ready to dive in. And I also got the egg right here that I saved, that I'm so ready to dive in, and I got more beef liver here. And this is completely raw beef liver, as you can see. I'm gonna eat it raw. That is how I like it. Dairy free! Raw beef liver. Here we go. This is gonna be so delicious. And to be honest, it tastes even better when it's raw compared to when it's cooked. I love it. Back at home, like I said, I'm gonna chuck these pieces of cheese into the freezer. So we got brie cheese. I think that's 1 ounce. I think all of these are 1 ounce. This is another ounce of, this is Gouda. I'm pretty sure this is Gouda. I just smelled it. And Canadian cheddar. Let me just smell this. Yep, that's Canadian cheddar. So it looks like Canadian cheddar is more yellow than the Gouda. That's something I learned. All these crackers and almonds with cranberries and apples are going to my friend. Dairy-free day 1, I think I am on the right foot. Although yesterday I was actually dairy-free as well, so maybe I can count this as dairy-free day too. Here we go, into the fridge you go. At the very back. There we go. Open for business. If you aren't following me already on Instagram and YouTube, that is my handle. Okay, I'll also pop it on screen right here so you can see what my feed looks like. And also, I have done a store tour before, behind the scenes. If you're interested in that, I will also pop the thumbnail of that YouTube video on screen below. That is the back end. You don't get to see that. Something that I ought to do is a what I have in my bag video, because I always bring some staples with me, and I'll show you a little bit of some of the things I always have with me. So, you see this bag right here? Okay, we got the Weathers Original Little Candies, no sugar added. I think 2 of them is like, what, 15, 20 calories. And I also have some stevia in here, okay? Because I always sweeten my tea or coffee, decaf coffee, with some stevia wherever I go instead of sugar whenever I can. See, I have some tea there. That's the green tea. I also have dandelion root or smooth move, and I also have at the back this nice decaf vanilla nut cream one, which I really love. Again, more stevia. I got a mask since that is a newer addition this year, 2020. I also have some bouillon cubes. These ones are mushroom. Whenever I can get some hot water, I would put one of these in there, and it nicely warms my tummy. Also helps with my digestion. Also, if I'm low in electrolytes, that would give me some nice sodium. I got some more tea in there. And basically, oh, what is this? Oh, I don't know why I have this, but it's collagen. I usually don't bring this along with me, but it was a sample pack, and I thought, it's a nice pack to have on the go, and I guess the next time that I'm craving some collagen, I'll just have some collagen stashed away. So, that is what I have in my little emergency snack pack. You can call it also on-track diet pack, because everything in here is relatively low in sugar, low in calories as well, and they will keep your cravings, if you're just feeling munchy out of habit, at bay. That's what I have. Also, sometimes I bring with me a book. You can see that this was in my bag, and I have a book with me so that I can always read something while I'm on transit. I also bring with me a nice journal, because sometimes I have random thoughts to download, so I just take that out, write it down. And the book that I'm currently reading is Happiness is the Way by Dr. Wayne Dyer. Day 3 going keto free. Is it day 3 or 4? I don't even remember, but I got some nice shirataki noodles with some barbecued fire roasted pork on top, and then I have some delicious raw beef liver. Yes, I'm gonna eat them raw. I'm gonna microwave this, warm this up a little bit, and also I have some, what is this, smoked herring fillets that I'm gonna open up, and a nice salted preserved duck egg. Cannot wait to dig into this baby. First, you go in the microwave. Here are the macros for the herring fillets. 10 grams of fat, 2 grams of omega-3s, which is great, 160 calories, and 17 protein, 0 carb. Smoked herring fillets. Wow, does that look good? Oh, and it smells good too. Ah. Oh, it smells so good. Are you one to lick the lid as well? Let me know in the comments below. Nice, hot, and warm. Another dairy-free day. I have got with me in here some chicken. This one is actually not raw. It came cooked already. So we got chicken and I put in some sauce in there like cumin and pepper and all that. And I have 2 hard-boiled eggs, some shirataki noodles underneath. The ham and this little egg here was actually from a ham and egg sandwich from Starbucks that they were gonna throw out, but I was like, no, don't do that. And I took out the cheese. I put the cheese in a small little separate container that I'm gonna take home and freeze. I think this is like cheddar. It's orange, so it's gotta be cheddar, right? And I also have some raw liver. Liver is just so good for you. The most nutrient-dense food you can ever eat is beef liver. Vitamin K, vitamin A, potassium, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna have this raw. And I'm gonna microwave that. Here we go. I love my food, and my food loves me. I am home, ready to add this baby to my pile of frozen cheese mix. Get in there. Get in there. Okay. There we go. Tie it up. Into the fridge you go. Or freezer. Here we go. Time to do some yoga.